Did you know that most new home builds run over budget? Not because the owner changed their mind, but because things weren't included in the original budget. If you have ever tackled a home DIY project, you may have experienced budget blowout on a small scale already. We all have a friend that started a home DIY project with a trip to Bunnings for supplies and a rough idea of what they would be spending to do their job. This person is often found with a half-finished job and a casual comment of, "I'll get to finish that eventually." While my Bunnings project example might seem like not that big of a problem, imagine it on the scale of building a new home. So what was the number one thing our friend did wrong? They had a rough idea of what they would be spending. That's the problem. When you set out to build a new home, you want to make sure when you sign a contract with a builder that the costs are all covered and you know in detail what is and isn't included in your new home. Imagine having to go back to your bank for more money after you start building because things were missing from the quote, or worse, were ambiguous in the quote, leaving room for disagreement. It's not a fun experience for anyone and can often place you in a position of hardship, all of which could have been avoided at the start by taking the time to professionally calculate the cost of your project. To make sure this doesn't happen to you, you need to make sure that you are working with a professional builder. Our free guide will help you pick the right builder who is capable of including all the real costs to build in your budget, being honest with you about the implications on your budget of a decision you make, and making sure that you understand what is and isn't included in that detailed quote. Don't sign a building contract until you have checked this out. Click below to access our free guide of 7 things to ask your builder before you sign a contract.